we'll just do a quick recap to make sure you guys are all up to speed. Oh, I had dice rolling on my other screen. I was like, who's rolling die? Okay, so if you guys remember last time, you were crawling down. I don't know if you guys can see the little shaft. Crawling down that shaft with the anti-magic fields, and you fought the weird...
Spider druid.
Yeah. Which if I learned my new tool. Ooh, look at that. Can you guys see that? Yeah. I learned something while I was gone. I can now...
Are you recording right now?
Yeah, why?
Okay, I'm about to go to the bathroom and I didn't want to ruin this.
I mean, you could. I can edit it. I'm not gonna edit it. So yeah, you guys were descending down there. Okay, there we go. I was trying to see how I got that. Get rid of that. But you guys finally got down to the bottom after defeating her. You found 2 bodies wrapped up in like cocoon, which you assumes from the spiders that Scott was panicking that he didn't know where they were. If you guys remember that, he asked like 40 times, I think, in the recording where the spider's at. He sounds like Ron from Harry Potter. Spiders!
Spiders! I hate spiders!
Exactly. And then you guys, Dragonia, with using her knowledge, religion, discerned the puzzle on the door using the help of Umlo and Ingrahild to open the door. So kind of like stone rolled to the side, sort of like in Skyrim. If you guys remember, like the claw doors. You know what I'm talking about? You probably don't know what I'm talking about. But for all those who do know what I'm talking about, there you go. And then you opened it up, and then I'm just going to kind of re-explain everything because I kind of did a rush job to end the sesh because it was going really long. So I'm going to re-explain things better. All right. Scott, are you done using the bathroom? I'll take that as a no. So we shall wait in the recording. All right, so who knows how to vamp, fill in dead air time? Anyone got any? Anyone got any good stories? No.
Got a fun fact.
Yeah, hit me.
What's your fun fact?
More of a question I will pose. What is the one animal that every serial killer has dissected?
A cat.
No.
A rabbit?
A dog. A dog.
Nope.
A human?
Nope.
A bird?
It is a fly.
Oh.
They all go to flies.
Oh, that's messed up.
So Lord of the Flies is taking on a whole new meaning then.
Animal?
What?
Is it an animal or an insect? 'Cause I don't.
I mean,
Are they one and the
Insects are
same?
animals.
yeah. Animals encompass like essentially every living thing.
It's like mammal.
Steam,
Insect.
stop updating. He's popping up in my recording.
She has
You know,
spiders
I
like
said-
crawling on her.
I said that fact to someone else, and they also questioned if an insect was an animal.
Just believe him.
I guess she's
Very
the mother of spiders.
Who?
This
Oh.
girl.
Oh yeah. You can just click anyone on the screen and it'll minimize. Okay, so you guys had the stone door kind of roll out of the way. Do you guys have like a light hovering above you? Because it is pitch black down here.
Someone had casted dancing lights, I thought.
Oh yeah, but didn't that go away? Like it couldn't go
No,
past.
it went through, but the higher level spells didn't go through.
I thought
No,
like,
it disappeared as well.
Oh yeah, it did. And the higher spells went through. It's one of those two.
I thought
No,
everything
Thor had
disappeared.
his flaming scimitar out leading the way.
That's what it was. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
It was like
we
a.
could
he was
cast
using
it.
another
Obviously, I
sword.
did not listen to the recording. My bad. Usually I do.
I didn't either, but I just can
I mean,
recall.
I don't remember that verbatim, but I thought that's.
No, that's
kind
fine.
of what
Well, regardless, it's pitch black, so I'm sure Cicatrix would pop out his lights again because it's a
Yeah,
cantrip.
I'll pop one.
Color choice? What's the mood?
Perps.
No, purple. I don't think would be a very good color to see. Isn't like green? Isn't that why they use green for night vision? Because it helps see.
I mean, sure.
What a green.
Sounds great. Sounds great.
You guys are missing the forest already. You gotta green it up down here. All the stone. Okay, so we have nice green lights. I would put a green tint over the recording, but it would just delete everything underneath here, so we're just not gonna do that. All right, but you do see this giant 15 by 20 foot glass pane sitting in the middle of this room. Let me see if in the little bookie here, if it's got a little ready doodle that I can read you guys. Oh, there is. Okay. The tightly spaced pillars that line the walls of this wide chamber gracefully suspend a vaulted ceiling. Walls, ceiling, and pillars alike have been cut from the surrounding stone. Centuries of dust coat every surface, and the air is stale. A large, translucent panel is set in the center of the floor. On either side, a stone door sits inside a low arch, which I marked accordingly. Okay. So, it is very dark. So, we're going to say, as you guys walk around from room to room, whatever room you're in is the room that's lit up. Everything else is just going to be dark. So, for those who don't have dark vision.
I think I can send my lights.
Okay, so and we'll say everyone they'll automatically walk with you unless otherwise like you tell them to. That way,
Okay.
we're not like having to like, all right, keep a track on your dancing lights. Oh, it's
Yeah.
dark in here. You know, that's just a pain in the rear. Okay, so you guys, what do you want to do? I'm not gonna tell you any more information until you
Where
look
are we?
yourself.
Can't even-
Perception check.
You guys, top right corner of the map. Yeah, hit me with a perception.
What? Where are we?
Top right.
Okay,
Jesus.
I'm already up there.
25.
Holy Lord, I forgot how ridiculous your perception check is.
Roll.
There's some checks that appear later in this book that you don't even have to roll on. I can just tell you, because the DC is like 10, and you even on a natural 1, you still make it.
That's mine.
Yep.
4.
Okay. Well, are you looking from where you're standing, or are you gonna walk in there?
Shits and giggle.
This is book 3. There's no more nice Josh. There you go, Drake.
Uh,
Classic,
I will-
classic Loch Nolly move right there. Or not Loch Nolly. What was Joey's name?
Eleanor.
Valinor.
Valinor. Yeah, the natty 1 perception.
Oh yeah. Dream Team's back, Jared. Blind people walking around. Blind and clumsy.
Well, you guys are both human, right? Humans don't have dark vision, so it makes sense that you can't see very well down here.
Do they even have a low light vision?
No.
No.
Oh.
They
Nice.
No
shit.
vision.
Yeah, that's the big thing that nerfs humans, because they're like superior in every way, and a lot of GMs forget about lighting, but that like really wrecks them bad. That's why I asked about it. Because the dwarves have night vision.
Yeah, I have low light.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So you're looking through the glass, you said, Andrew?
Yeah, I'm just looking into the room, and then I kind of want to look through the glass too.
Okay, we'll
Like,
do a
I
separate.
just
We'll do
wanna
a separate
I wanna do-
roll.
I want to do a 360. I want to do like a 360. Kind
Okay. You get a red ring
Up the joint.
of death. The
Ooh,
lights turn
excellent.
red, in 3 corners of the room. The top right corner is dark. I think that was the red ring,
Ooh,
right?
piece
Top
of
right.
candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's a deep cut. Anyways, yeah. So this room is like the big thing that you notice is like you feel like you're choking as soon as you come in here. Like the air is like extremely stale, almost as if like there's like no airflow in here. But you can still breathe. It's just like you're at the top of a mountain. Even though you
Okay,
went down.
so limited oxygen is what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, now that you have the door open, like you can feel like a breeze kind of blowing in, so it'll vent, but slowly.
So we don't think that it's like magic taking the air out. It's just more because it's in the bottom of a dungeon.
Yeah, so you notice because you rolled a 25 exactly. You notice it's almost like this place was like sealed, like cryogenically sealed, but not with ice, but with just air.
Vacuum sealed.
Yeah, that's the word I was
Guys.
looking for.
Guys, I feel like this room has been preserved. I would say.
Hold on,
that-
question. Quick question. Sorry to interrupt, but quick question.
No role playing, Andrew.
So what is this thing at the bottom? Is that the casket that is in the middle of the thing at the
Yeah,
front?
because I described
we're
it.
looking at?
Yeah, I described it before. So when Andrew does the perception check again, I'll describe that in more detail. I just had it revealed
Okay,
last
okay,
time, so I
okay.
didn't want to cover
Sorry,
it again.
I just wanted to make sure that I was understanding that is actually in the middle.
You like my
we're
little
looking-
drawing? Isn't that nice?
Okay, anyways, go
I
ahead,
lined it
Alana.
up perfectly 1-to-1 with the glass too, so it should be lined up perfectly. vertically. Okay.
Go ahead, Orok.
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel this place has been preserved, guys. I would keep a vigilant eye. Maybe there has been enemies that have been preserved down here too to protect the Dwarven King.
So as you're saying that, Ingrahild and Umlo are just kind of scrolling around the room because they're very excited to be in here.
Can I use detect magic on whatever this is?
Glass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basket.
Yeah. It's,
Oh,
It's
down
the
below?
basket at the bottom.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, you haven't. No one's technically looked down there at the casket yet, so hold off on that
I'll-
for a
I'll
second.
look. I'll
Can I-
look.
Roll me some perceptions.
19.
Stay
Oh,
outside.
beat
and
'em, baby.
Make sure we don't get.
Wow, you beat
Boink.
the legendary Supervision Auroch.
A hawk.
Anyone else gonna roll? See if they can beat a 19.
That means someone please roll because Josh is kind of baiting you.
No, I'll
right
do it.
now. Like,
Oh, I forgot to do almost character sheet. Rip.
What's her name has like a +10 though.
Yeah, Ingrahild's is pretty good. That's why I rolled.
Angerhild's is like +12 or
Plus 10.
something. Yeah, something
Alright,
crazy.
and then-
So 22.
I'll look up almost stats later. I really don't care right now, and you guys aren't fighting, so who cares? All right, he's blind anyways. It's fine. Okay, so unfortunately, I had the best roll, which I did not want. Okay, so you guys look through this glass. It's kind of like covered in like a yellowy like mildew.
Hue.
Yeah, so you know,
Film.
yeah, you know, like if someone smokes in a place for like hundreds
Mhm.
of years, and it's like they got that. Yeah, it's like that. But it's cleanable if you like just want to wipe it. But you guys look through, and you see the sarcophagus down there. It's actually cracked open, and you can see a crumpled up corpse dressed in a suit of what looks like scale mail armor, but you can't really tell because it's kind of far down.
So it's an open casket, is what you're saying?
Yeah, partially open.
Just partially?
Can we like look to see if the is there dust in there?
Yeah, there's dust everywhere.
Can we see if like there's dust on the edges, like if it got pushed off recently? and
Oh,
just hasn't accumulated.
You're not gonna
there?
be able to see this through the glass. From what you guys can appear, it appears to be at least 5 inches thick, and this is like,
Oh, so it's kind of distorted.
yeah, this isn't like nice glass that we have now. This is old school glass. So think like stained glass almost.
Gore in there.
So-
It is glass though. Glass is shatterable.
But it was moved.
Yeah, but you don't know how long ago.
But so there might be a way
The
down there.
Nargrymkins about what they want to do because it is their. We don't want to go smashing glass and then them turn on us because we violated their sanctity of whatever the fuck they are.
Is there anything that they would know about like who this is?
We
Or
should
do they know
maybe
who
just
this is?
ask.
Yeah, they know who this is. This is their ancestor.
We know
Okay,
who
so
this
it
is.
is for sure
This
their
is
ancestor. Like they recognize the armor.
Well,
and
it-
stuff?
No, they don't recognize the
know who
armor,
this
and
is.
it's just like a corpse. Like it's like a skeleton essentially.
I didn't know if
This
they
is
had like
the-
a battle axe or something. That...
Yeah, this is Nargrym
This is the
Steelhand.
giant-
Slayer.
Yeah,
This is a giant slayer. This is
Nargrym Steelhand was his
something-
nickname.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why they're
This is their
Nargrymkins.
grandfather.
Yeah, because they're the kin of Nargrym Steelhand. That's why their last name's Nargrymkin. Yeah. Is anyone looking for the stone hand or the
Yes.
the steel hand?
The gauntlet hand, yeah.
Yeah. So you guys notice, everyone except for Kabor and Dragonia, which I think is going to be a running theme, and Umlo. You notice that you look in there, and one of this, like the right hand of the skeleton, which is what you can see where it's like cracked open, it goes down to the forearm, like the bones do, and then there's nothing after that. No bones or anything, just blank.
So someone broke in there and took it.
Potentially.
I'm
They did it
standing
without breaking
outside
the
guarding this room, but I would talk to Ingrahild or Umlo and ask them about it and see what they think.
You can do that.
No, I'm in the other room.
No, anybody can do that. I meant you as in a collective
Ooh.
you.
Oh,
You could just peek in
Umlo.
and talk.
Umlo, Ingrid.
No, I'm standing
Did
guard.
someone steal? Did someone steal the steel hand of Nargrym?
So they both get wide-eyed when you tell them this, and they kind of run, like onto the glass. They're standing on the glass. Doesn't shatter or anything. Looks like it's very sturdy glass. And they look down in there, and they both comment to you. It's like, no, we thought it was there. This is news to us. We must
It
get
wasn't removed. It wasn't removed when he was buried.
No,
Like, would you
no.
not?
He was buried with his hand, his armor, and his weapon. But
But doesn't Umlo wield the weapon now of the Giant Slayer?
no, Umlo wields a frying pan.
No, he was Scott gave him the
That was
warhammer.
from a giant. That wasn't the giant Slayer hammer. That's
Turns you into a
that's
giant.
yeah, that's Agrimosh. Yeah, so he had his own
Oh,
he had his
okay.
own weapon that
Oh,
he killed
okay.
things with. Yeah,
My sincere apologies.
no, that's fine. But you guys don't know what that weapon is, and they don't either.
So the weapon,
Well-
the hand, and the armor were all sent down into the depths with him.
Correct.
Would there be any reason to want to steal those?
I mean, he was legendary among the dwarves. So I feel like his hand and weapon and armor should be of high value. But it looks like his
Did you-
armor's still on. So
Do dwarves know how to craft glass by chance?
we know the ways of glass. But this
So could
this glass
you-
looks too nice for our standards.
Even for the standards of a great warrior's burial.
Yeah, they're just dwarves aren't particularly adept at using
Mhm.
glass. They're more of like metal and gems and stuff.
So it's too clean in the making of it itself.
It's too clear. Like, I mean, it's not great, but it's like dwarven glass would be like glass you use for like a shower door, where it's like you can't see through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Josh,
Yo,
not to meta game, but like,
that's fine.
is there? So it's only 5 inches down, is what you're saying?
The glass
But
appears to
the-
be at least 5 inches thick. You don't know how thick, but it's at least 5 inches.
How far down is it from the glass?
But that's what I was trying to say.
Oh.
Like, so from like where they're standing to like where the casket is, it's not just 5 inches.
No,
right?
it's like 20 feet.
Oh, okay, so it's like you could have a.
It's,
a
like, way
secret
down
door
there.
Down there or something. You
That's
could
what
have a
I was
secret
thinking.
door.
Yeah, I mean they had to get it down there somehow, right?
Right.
You think
Right.
they would have like
Doors to the
Used a
to the
crane to
north and
drop it in
south
there?
Probably lead it.
Oh, I mean, shit. I don't know. Like a pulley system, like the ancient Egyptians.
Put some
Could
ropes
could
on
happen.
there.
they definitely could have. So that's possible, but there also could be a way down. Who knows? You guys have
For
only
sure.
explored
There's
one
two
room.
doors.
Yeah.
Well,
See, my thought process is that they took his weapon and his hand to stop people from, because he killed giants.
Right.
I'm assuming people didn't want tools to help giants be killed, so they took preemptive measures to stop it. That's why they left the
It
armor,
took-
because it doesn't matter.
Okay, but it took like expansive knowledge to even enter this secret room. So
Right.
I mean, it's not like this was just like
no, Gribkins. Is
Something
there a clan
easy.
that would have wanted to bring back the Giant Slayer weapon because they felt slighted
I mean,
about?
he had his jealous remarkers, yes. I believe somebody
Do
in
you have any
particular
rivals?
somebody in
Do you have
particular
any
had a
rivals?
rival, but they don't remember his. We don't remember his name. He was shunned from the community for some atrocity that I just can't remember currently. But aside from that, no. And that was back in his time, so they'd be long dead at this point.
I'm just curious if there could have been some animosity carried on from generation to generation.
That's always possible. We are dwarves. She kind of chuckles a little bit.
Yeah, you stubborn little fucks.
Right?
I'm just curious if someone would really want to bring back the weapon to start using it for, create, starting to start a war, if you will, against the giants and the orcs.
The only problem with this theory is that his steel hand was legendary among almost all clans of dwarves. So if somebody were to have it, we would know about it. It's been over 600 years and nothing's popped up.
Now, dwarves typically like to be with dwarves, but was there any type of clan that was very open to, say, other races, other species, if you will?
She laughs. What kind of crazy talk you talking about, Haffy?
Oh, I'm just saying it. Maybe like you guys like to have a little happy in your life here or there. I don't know.
She
Just
gives you she
seeing
gives
if
you a wink, but and like a sly smile. But she's like, no, us dwarves usually stick with dwarves.
I see. Okay. At
Yeah,
least I figured as
almost
much.
like, yeah, a woman without a beard is not a woman.
Uh, well, we can argue about this later. Anyway, I feel we need to find the the gateway down to inspect the corpse. Do you guys agree?
Yeah, that's why we're here.
Let's do it. Should we just peek in the doors, see which one is the most
I
beneficial?
think we should. I think we should.
Who wants to go to which door?
Stand out here and guard this. Make sure we don't get flanked, and just do one door at a time.
Dragonia, you hang back with Gore. I will go to the right door and open it with stealth, and then Ingerhild, I would like you to go to the other door and open it stealthily as well, since you have very high.
At the same
Abilities.
time, or
I will go first, and then I will check if it's all clear. And if it's all clear, then I will instruct you to open yours.
sounds good.
Actually. Okay.
Cicatrix, why don't you go up and stand next to Umlo, and then Kabor go stand next to Kabor. That way you can provide backup in case they need it.
Can you speak in Dragonia voice?
Andrew is angry. Speak in voices.
Oh, will you please go up and stand next
Yes.
to Umlo?
Yes.
I need to practice like what the dude did, where he actually has a really good girl voice.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Gormley?
I'll figure out a voice.
No, he's a guitar player on YouTube. His name's The Do, and he did a video where he dressed up as a girl on Omegle and like talk like a girl.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Alright. Move Gore in here with me.
Ah.
Little baby boy.
There you go.
Oh, he's such a cutie.
When did he get
loves
big?
me.
Next level. I think,
Is it
right?
next level?
So
And he's gonna take up.
he's
4
3
spaces?
levels younger than you, right? So you're level 7, so he's 4. Oh no, he's got 3 more levels to go. He's be level 7.
Yeah, I was gonna
So-
say it takes a while.
Yeah, so he'd be level 10. But he's getting
Alright,
stronger.
I will roll my stealth. I'll roll my stealth check.
Not.
Okay.
Oh damn.
Very stealthy.
They hear you.
So the door opens and take a peek inside. What do we get?
Okay.
'Kay.
So you open the door, and it kind of squeaks open. Just like rock grinding on rock. The door's made of stone, but you do it as quietly as possible. Like maybe all the dust kind of like makes like a slicker surface, so it kind of slides a little bit easier. And as you open it, you hear a ka-tung, ka-tung. And
Oh, booby traps! Hit the deck.
I need you to roll a reflex save.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Why I'm guarding the door.
21.
Okay. So now I need to make some rolls. Un momento. Okay. What's your AC?
Uh, 21.
That's a bad question.
21. So a 32 hits you.
Hang on. Yeah.
Just
32
just asking for a friend. Okay. So
You suck.
so one of these, there's two crossbows mounted one on top of each other,
An
and
entire ballista. Jesus.
yeah, and one fires and you dodge it, but the other one hits you in the shoulder, and you take
40 points of damage.
Don't
I-
say that.
13
Don't
points
say
of
that.
damage,
Does 120 kill you?
and and then I need you to do a fortitude save for me.
Oh, gosh. Darn
Oh
it.
shit,
Okay.
you're poisoned, bro. Oh.
Oh,
you're,
nice.
You're probably safe.
17 is plus 7. Sorry. So 26.
So you feel like this weird coursing pain going through your shoulder, and the skin around the entrance wound kind of is bubbling, and you rip it out, which isn't medically advised, but you rip it out, and kind of like, put your hand on the wound and put pressure on it, and the pain.
Sorry, I couldn't hear what you said.
Oh, so the arrow gets stuck into your shoulder. It starts bubbling. You rip it out and put pressure on the hole, and the bubbling kind of stops, and you feel okay from this weird whatever that was coursing through it. But the other arrow goes flying and hits the door on the other side, right next to Cicatrix and Ingrahild, and like
And it's just wiggling, like.
Well, it's a stone door, so it like bounces off it and just kind of clacks against the ground.
Okay.
It makes a really loud punk sound though. But yeah, it was poisoned, you think, but you're fine.
Sweet.
Yep. It's been a while since I've got to hit you with the trap.
Yeah.
Welcome to book 3,
Should've
boys.
Should saw that one coming.
I mean, you stealthed it at 29, but you probably
That's
should
just
have checked for
that's just for sound,
traps.
yeah.
Yeah, it's probably just a trigger. You couldn't really stop that.
Can she do anything to? I mean, there's probably nothing she can do. She could probably kick open the door though.
Well, you perceptioned in here, so after you got hit, you see that there's a bunch of like shattered like urns and boxes, and it's just like a bunch of clay and wood just like shattered all about the place. And you notice another thing too, this room smells absolutely rancid. Like it is.
Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah. So I'll read you a little blurb.
gods.
A nauseating
What's wrong, darling?
Housemaid? What was that?
I'm trying out voices.
Yeah, it takes a while to find a voice that fits you.
Are you okay, baby?
It's not the voice. It's
Housekeeping,
more of the
you
words
want
he's
pillow?
using.
Mommy's here for you.
Okay, so let me read this real quick before we get off track here. A nauseating stench of filth fills this chamber. Various items of broken furniture are sloppily piled into curious arrangements throughout the room. Among the piles of wreckage are toppled statuettes of jade and serpentine, shards of clay and porcelain urns, and several crushed drinking steins. The western wall of the room bears several large cracks and a few small holes where it meets the floor. Okay, and there is a door in this room, so let me go ahead and point out where that is. There's just one door. So you guys can go in there if you like. Auroch is currently recovering from an arrow shot.
Knocked prone. Knocked prone.
I'll make you a bowl of chicken noodle soup.
That would be great. Please. Godspeed.
All right, Gore, let me cut off one of your legs.
Gotta use what nature's given you.
Nature really did give it to you, straight up.
Right there.
Some bear
Huh.
soup.
Ingrahild, I fear that this was poison on the tip of the arrow. Please use caution when you open the other door.
Would you like me to open it now?
I don't
Kick it
know.
open.
There's another door over here. I don't know if we want to go through this way first.
That's fine. It's up to you.
Kick it open.
It's
Why
stone.
don't we-
I think kicking it open might be the worst thing to do because then you're just standing right where the arrow's going.
Also, it's stone.
Right.
Do you have
No,
steel-toed
the
boots?
Do they
arrow's
have any stone magic?
What are you talking about? The arrow's
know-
gonna go this way. Where's my ruler?
Stone magic? What do you mean?
Yeah, because there's.
Well, the door was
It's gonna go
magically sealed.
this way.
That was stone. The big
If
rolly
she
thing.
kicks it open, she's gonna kick it that way, and the arrow's gonna come this way. And
Ingrid,
at worst,
don't
Yeah,
you
it
but
hits
she
her.
has to be right here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
like,
she doesn't.
There's no door handles.
There's like
She just
you know,
kicks it.
dwarves have a lot of stone.
Yeah,
And
they
if
have
it
they have
shoots through
stone
the
cunning.
door, it
They
just
get
hits
they get a
Auroch and
natural
nobody
sense
cares.
whenever there's something weird about stone.
There's also like stone stuff where you can like
Aren't they
manipulate.
dwarves?
stone
Don't they have
and
stone
wood.
shit?
I had that on.
They have
My druid, he had
stone
wood
shit.
bent.
Dwarves have that
Oh yeah, they're not mages.
special ability.
Mm.
Yeah, they have stone cunning, but it's not triggering right now. Because that's automatic. The GM has to tell you when the stone cunning's triggering. So
That's bullshit.
I vote
Deal
we
with
go down
it.
through this side first as a party, and then we will go to the other side.
See
I
if it
would like-
loops.
I would like Dragonia and Gore to remain in the back to protect from a flank.
Almost like he sees you getting shot. He's like, "Let me go first, brother."
Ingrihild or Umlo, please lead the party.
So he kind of like tiptoes in.
You boys have fun.
There we go. Yeah, he's like being very cautious, kind of like sneaking around.
Can I look at that crossbow and see how tall it is? Like, see if it's made for dwarves. If
Yeah.
it's at like dwarven height, or if it's like
So there's two of them. One appears to be at dwarven height, and one appears to be at like human height.
okay, so they're like stacked.
Yeah. And the bottom one missed, but the top one hit Auroch.
I was gonna say if the bottom one hit, it would probably hit him in the nuts.
Probably. So
That would've been a
he's
rough
kinda-
day.
he's kind of tiptoeing towards it, and he gets close to it, and he's like, "It's all right, lads. It seems to be disengaged, just a one-time use."
All right. I will go, and then Cicatrix, Kabor, then Ingerhild, and then Dragonia and Gore follow the rear.
Meanwhile, Ingrid just completely ignores you and runs in.
Ah, no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What's interesting is that if there is another way down to the crypt, either they didn't trigger this or they did the trap.
Hi, that's a good point.
Can I do like a survival check to see like what's
Absolutely.
causing
And
the
while you do
smell?
that, Gore and Dragonia are plunged into darkness,
Oh God.
and he can't see. She can't see.
There's gonna be light through the door.
Yeah,
Be
all
a
I can
little-
see is the door, the light coming out of the door, and that's it.
Oh, Gore can
Ah, I
sniff.
fell.
Gore can
Oh,
sniff.
I fell.
Just your constant just clattering of armor. hitting the
27?
ground.
Okay, so you notice something very peculiar, Auroch, with that 27 survival. You find a lot of like dung in here at various stages of decomp, but you
Is there some fresh?
you find something that looks like it's probably within a month.
Guys, there is some fecal matter here, so it seems like something's eating and then relieving itself in here.
So we're in the toilet right now.
Essentially.
Is there cum?
That's
No,
different
just
room.
yeah, no.
Remember that yellow film from earlier?
Should have wiped it away, Dragonia. So is it?
Be careful
the
about
dung,
about the dung in there, guys. Careful.
The dung.
We're gonna all get pink eye.
Is it Is it like
Age.
animal, Josh?
You don't
Please test.
you don't know because it's kind of old. You just know it's
I
like
don't know. Okay.
yeah. Like
Is
if
it
it was a more
large?
fresh
Is it
species, then you could
small?
probably figure it out. It's average size.
Knowledge nature, maybe?
Is there a knowledge poop?
What does it look like? Is it little pebbles?
This is the most. I was not expecting so many poop questions.
Could I do
Um,
like a
Are we
knowledge
talking
engineering?
logs? We talking pebbles? What do we?
Yeah, so I had to ask this question a lot in family practice when somebody was having bowel problems. Like, I like to describe it like ice cream sometimes. It's like soft serve ice cream.
Yeah.
Um, it is very hard, like a brick.
Like a brick.
Yeah, like there's almost no, like obviously there's no moisture in it because it's been a month, but.
Could I do like a knowledge
You
engineering?
googling brick poop?
No.
Yeah, you can do a knowledge nature check. That's fine.
Nature or dungeoneering?
Nature.
It's not engineering.
Well, dungeoneering is
I mean,
for
yeah.
actually do dungeoneering because dungeoneering's for in dungeons. So
Ah, damn.
Is this a
That's
dungeon?
yeah, anything that's
14.
below ground's a dungeon.
Oh,
Would you say 17?
14.
14? Oh yeah, you're not sure.
Okay. Well, can we check? Can we check the ceiling just in case, like, there's spiders hanging up above us or something?
Sure. Perception check. Yeah, there's there's cobwebs and stuff, but you actually can see the ceiling. It's not very high. Like you can probably reach up with your hand and touch it.
Okay.
can I come in the room?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna ask.
Vampire?
I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask Ingrahild and Umlo if this matches what a dwarven poop would look like.
so that's actually a good question. So they go and look at it, and they're like, I mean, I guess that could be dwarven poop, but honestly, anything could be dwarven poop based on what they ate that night. So I'm not sure. I can't rule it out.
Would this be a toilet for like a castle? Maybe, I don't know. Like,
I mean, we're not that uncivilized.
I guess we know what the smell is from.
I'm more so
What would
assuming
they be
that there's
eating,
going to
though?
be an animal in the next room.
yeah.
A beast of some kind.
Can we check like these urns and shit and see if there's anything?
Yeah, they're all
Yeah.
shattered and stuff. But go ahead and everyone, if you want to do like a perception check first, like rummaging the room.
I'll perceive.
Yeah.
You can also take 10,
I'll-
so automatically roll a 10. But you guys both did better than that, so never mind. Okay, everyone's rolling pretty well. What about
The eyes.
yeah, Hawkman?
Oh, you want me to roll? Okay.
Yeah, we're looking for
How-
stuff.
Worst roll, best result.
Yeah, so you look around. You guys notice that there's
Night.
there's 2 more bolts in like the little stand that's holding the crossbows up. So, but other than that, it's
Do they
just
have poison?
does anyone have alchemy?
No.
No.
Okay, then
No.
you can do a medicine check,
So these were reloadable.
What the hell's
Right.
a medicine check?
like heal check.
Oh. I mean, I'll do a heal check. I ain't scared of
Sorry,
that
I'm used to
shit.
school.
I'll do a heal check.
Whoa!
Whoa. Not even worth my time.
Whoa.
Waste of a 17.
27.
So you kind of analyze it, and it does indeed look like it's some type of poison, but you're not sure what. Because the only way you know that is either if it's alchemy or if someone was afflicted by it, you can discern its, what
I mean,
its
do you
afflictions.
think these-
I mean, you can like lick it and get sick and figure out what it is that way.
Are crossbow
Hey, look
bolts?
it, I said, should we?
Are they crossbow
This
bolts
isn't
and not
like-
like?
They're bolts,
arrows?
yeah. They're not arrows, yeah.
This
They don't
isn't
have
like
crossbows?
we're not like licking it for like hallucinogen.
Well, if you lick it,
This
you
is like
got
a
to roll a
mushroom.
save.
No, I'm saying we should take these.
Yeah, it has a crossbow.
Nobody has a crossbow.
All right. So you can
But,
put
I
two.
mean,
You
we
can
could-
put 2 poison bolts in your list of crap.
But we can like stab somebody with them.
What are you, Legolas?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we have a Legolas.
Poison arrow or
I mean, that's an
Giant
improvised
sword.
weapon, so you'd get a -4, and it would do 1d3 damage.
Whatever, Josh. Then just
And
leave
break.
them. Jesus.
Okay. What else you
I
guys
think we
want to
should
do?
press on. I think we should press on to the next room. I do fear that there's going to be a combatant in there, but I think we should press on.
All right,
can we
boys
look
and
to see if-
girls, let's go.
Can I perception or at least just look to see if that door's open? This one.
Yeah, it's not open. I draw all of them as open so you can see where they are.
So whatever came in here has to push the door open every time to go poop.
Possibly, yeah.
No, they pull the door open.
All right, Gabor's mage armored.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
cast Darsh.
you, you fucking.
That's
pussy.
smart. That's smart thinking right there.
Do I need to go first? Because I fucking.
Nope. Umlo's going
Nope.
first.
What a goon.
What,
Oh,
Umlo?
you guys casting your stupid armors and shit.
Well, it's because we don't have armor.
What are you rolling for?
Swag.
Are you casting fireball?
Hey.
All right, what does Amlo do? Does he open the door?
He's first. He's looking for traps.
Okay.
He doesn't see
You
anything.
did not roll for that.
I have no idea what you're doing that.
All right, there you go.
I hate single file.
It makes the combat so terrible. You just have to like charge into the room and just die.
I'm right behind you, brother. I want to sensually touch Umblo and say, I'm right here.
Umlo turns around and whacks you with his mithril skillet.
Is that a
Okay.
euphemism?
No
That's
points
rude
there.
as fuck.
All right,
I would have given him a dark alley handy if he wanted one.
there's another door. I'm checking for the traps.
Would the light make it easier to see us coming through this door?
Yes.
Can I like put it in this corner
Sure.
so that way it doesn't shine in?
Sure.
Because he has dark vision, right? 'Cause
He
he's a dwarf.
does. But now Dragonia, who's second in line, is completely blind.
I couldn't care less.
Ingrid reaches out and touches Dragonia by the waist to kind of guide her. I'm here.
Wouldn't that be like above her head?
it's like at her, yeah, like slightly up. All right,
I'm right here, sweetie.
he's gonna attempt to stealth open the door. Okay, his stealth's not as good, but that's pretty good. It's a 19. So he opens it up. Perception, no trap. Okay, so it's a 19 perception, and you guys see.
A giant.
I don't think he could fit down.
Unless he was born down here.
That's
Born
true.
in
This.
the darkness.
What in the world was that?
4 bathrooms,
Get on in there.
4
No.
toilets.
Is he just pushing in there?
Yep, it seems to be all clear.
I'll bring the light over a little bit.
Yeah, Dragonia's like running her hand along the wall, kind of using that to guide her where she's walking.
Yeah, I'll bring the light in so we can see.
Yeah, you finally like bring the light in, and she's facing the wall like a blind person trying to like, navigate. She's facing the wrong way.
Can I
You sound
perceive
like the guy
what
from
these are?
Family Guy.
I'm perceiving these circles.
Okay, yeah, I have a lot to say about these circles.
Nice.
Okay, 4 statues of idolized dwarves standing. stand against the walls of this chamber next to stone fonts. A dusty film covers the fonts, and their basins are inscribed with dwarven runes. A massive stone panel on the room's eastern wall bears a bas-relief likeness of dwarven warrior garbed in a suit of scale mail and wielding an oversized spear. The carved figure is unadorned with the exception of his right hand, which is leafed in silver.
So spear is the giant slayer weapon.
Yeah, so Ingrid and Numlo are looking at it, and they're just kind of in awe. Ingrid kind of reaches out and touches her hand on the silver hand of the impression, and then looks at the spear. This spear is like he's like a third of the wall. The spear goes all the way to the ceiling.
So this be the giant slayer weapon.
It's possible. It seems awfully large for a dwarf. It's like 3 dwarfs on top of each other.
Well, you have a mystical
I'd like
hand.
to
I guess
see
you can
that.
do anything.
Did you say I'd like
Scott,
to
you
see
sound
that?
like Scott. You sound like Herbert the pervert from Family Guy.
There's some popsicles in the freezer. Chris, come over here.
Okay.
They're in the bottom, Chris.
So these there's 4 statues in here, but you need to do a knowledge check to figure out what they are.
What kind of knowledge?
Religion.
I don't
I
have
wish
that.
somebody had that.
Dragonia, do these look familiar to you?
I don't know. I'm blind.
The light's in
I
here.
brought the light in.
Lights in. Yeah, the lights in.
Lights in.
Justin said the light was
I
in.
don't believe in religion.
Lights out.
I mean, you're a priest.
We don't
I
need a
believe
crisis
in
of faith
religion.
right now.
That's an 8, so I don't believe in religion.
Yeah, you have no idea what these are.
Told you.
Am I gonna have to take a point in knowledge, religion, just so we can have a backup?
Somebody needs to play a bard. They get access to all knowledge checks.
I have like half of them.
All right. If you want to do a knowledge check on the impression on the wall, that's knowledge local.
Yes, sir.
Wait, I thought you had knowledge religion.
No, I have knowledge local. 17.
Okay. That is indeed Nargrym Steelhand.
And that's his weapon too. It's all checks out.
Yep. The armor looks similar to the one that you saw in the on the dead body downstairs. But yeah, you guys didn't see a like a 15-foot long spear down there, or 10 feet long. 3 dwarves would be 3, 6, 9. Yeah, about 10 feet long.
Does it look just one solid? Does it look like you can like break apart or something?
Looks like one long spear.
I guess it had to be long if you're fighting giants.
Yep.
Imagine the reach on that. You got like 3 spaces worth of reach.
Yeah, you'd
two.
probably have 10-foot reach, so you could hit 2 spaces away.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, giants, they take up 4 tiles and they can hit 10 feet
10.
away. Yeah, so that makes sense. Does anyone else want to do perception check the room itself?
Should
Or
we look to see if there's like traps in the statues, like if you push them or something?
Sure. Okay, so Cicatrix is looking around the statues. Kabor is pulling a Valinar. And you don't appear to see any like anything trap-wise in the statues, but you and Auroch, as you're kind of exploring around, notice that over between the 2 statues on the right, whoop,
What is that?
wrong thing. That's that's an extra character from for later. Boop. Okay, there we go. So I was trying to reveal. Where's
Like
my?
an altar?
No, it's a tunnel.
Oh.
Can I do a survival check to see if there's any like footprints on the ground going
Yeah,
from
absolutely. Ooh, DC 25.
there? But I
You
got it, right?
you notice a set of footprints going from this tunnel to the left where you guys came from and up to the right, and there's like hundreds of them. But with a 25 exactly, you notice that the foot is all the same size.
So it's just one person.
And there's like hundreds of footprints.
Going back and forth constantly.
Yep,
So could I
Do we see any
dis-
footprints going towards the hole? Or is it only away?
both.
Okay, so they are
could I
coming back.
could I ascertain that they're from the druid or no?
The druid. Oh, the spider lady?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're not sure.
How
I'm
big are
sure.
the footprints?
They look to be dwarven sized.
Hmm.
Lads, do you have a dwarf, a rogue dwarf amongst us?
I mean, unless there's a mummy down here, I don't think so.
Well, look at these footprints down here.
That's quite
I
curious.
think we need to be extra cautious roaming these tunnels.
Well, do we want to go?
Yeah,
What
I
does the
say we-
rune
there?
say? Do we figure out what the rune said?
The runes?
Yeah.
Do you have linguistics?
I thought you said it was the giant slayer.
Yeah,
There's runes at the bases of fonts.
Oh,
I do have linguistics.
Go ahead and do a linguistics check.
Do I have linguist?
12.
No.
So you know that it looks like to be an old dwarven, and it looks like some sort of like blessing, but you can't really make out. It's like you can like brokenly read it.
Epitaph.
Yeah.
I mean,
So maybe it's
I
like a
comprehend
prayer.
Languages.
I mean, comprehend languages would work too.
I have that prepped if we want to use that.
I mean, it just
If
looks.
we think it's
Cicatrix
important.
just tells it looks like just like a prayer or something. So
Okay.
it's up to you.
No, I probably don't need to use it.
Dwarves, Ingrahild, Umlo, do you want me to read what these sayings, these, I don't know how to put it, the things that are scribed underneath the statues? Would you
No,
like me to
we already
them?
read them, but I appreciate it.
Okay.
what
we-
did they say?
It's a prayer from Torag.
Oh.
They speak Old Dwarven.
They
They're runes,
it's
they're
like, you know, like
dwarves.
in church you have Latin. It's like the same thing. They've heard the prayer
Mm.
in past, so they can recognize it even though they don't speak the language.
Cool.
Yep.
Umlo, what say you? Should we press on through the tunnel?
My only concern is if there is something in here, we haven't checked above us, and I don't want to be flanked. But we can
I
go
feel
down.
The chance of getting flanked is the same because we wouldn't have checked the tunnel either if we go up.
I mean, I'll stay back in the
That's-
tunnel.
Hey,
or in this room.
let's go down then. You want me to
Let's go
lead?
up. Let's clear the circle first, I guess. Let's clear the circle first. I feel like this room connects to the other side of the room we came through.
All right, lead the way.
I'll follow you anywhere, baby.
You immediately just got hypersexual.
Hey there, paper boy.
Would you like to try to open this
Can I
doorway?
check for traps? Can
Yep.
I check for traps?
Yep.
What do I need to roll?
Just a perception.
Perception?
Yep. No traps.
28. No traps? Okay.
No
I would
traps.
like to stealthily open the door.
Okay. I like how you guys
Keep-
only open doors
you
with
keep-
stealth.
You keep
Only.
going in and out of me.
We were dancing.
Yeah. Very, very stealthily opened.
And then can I look inside?
Yep.
This is my mating dance.
You want to walk in? You don't see anything of immediate threat.
Square dance.
I'll take a step and then peek inside.
Yep. All right. So, huge stone panels line the walls of this chamber, each depicting a carved scene, but all of the panels have been damaged or defaced in some way. Hundreds of footprints crisscross the dusty floor. 2 doors exit to the room to the south. So, which you guys already know.
So there's nothing in here?
So, there's a bunch of
Just footprints.
and
So
there's a
lots
bunch of
footprints.
panels with art all over them. But they're all like damaged in some way. So as you're looking around, you can kind of see that they're all labeled. But everyone roll a perception check on these paintings. There's some interesting things I can tell you if you'd like. All right. It was in the room, I should say.
I go in.
Ooh, Gabor. What's your total?
It's like 17. He only has like a 1.
Is your perception that dookie?
He's quite blind, I think.
I don't think it's that good. Everyone's rolling a 16. I love it.
All right, Ingrahill got a 28.
Oh, excellent.
Jesus.
So as
Crazy.
she's looking around, she notices that all the eyes of Nargrym, or what you think is Nargrym, are like chiseled out. Like every single one of the eyes is gone. And just some examples of some of the things are the slaying of Dragomak the Terrible, victory at Hrothbard's mines. But she gets to the one at the end, over where Oric is. And she finds one that the panel's like covered in dried brown matter.
Fecal matter.
Give it a
Does it
whiff.
smell?
Yeah, it's so old that it doesn't smell anymore. But she kind of like scrapes it off. And
Chocolate ice cream?
it shows Nargrym getting stabbed. And it says the betrayal of Lockmore.
Dwarves. What is the betrayal of Lockmore?
I'm not quite sure, but I believe this was the events I was telling you about where he had one enemy who was jealous. I believe one of his traveling companions killed him and claimed victory over one of their assaults, claiming that he was slain in battle and he took credit. And he was caught and found out, and no one's heard from him since.
So Nargrym was slain by his own companion, is what you're saying.
Yes.
So you do think that he would come back for his weapon to claim it for his own, don't you think?
I mean, 600 years ago, yes.
Dwarves do live a long time, don't they?
Not 600 years long.
What's the average lifespan, give or take?
I think it's double human, or maybe triple.
So 100 years.
So, yeah, like 200, 300. So
So it could be kin to the companion of
Aye.
Nargrym.
we are kin of Nargrym himself, so it is possible.
Didn't you say that you guys had a dwarf in your group called Locknolly? Maybe he is the culprit.
Hmm.
I heard he was a total sissy though. couldn't hit anything with a weapon.
Didn't Locknolly have a spear too?
He had
He had a- He had a
this
dual-sided, like, axe and hammer.
Just saying.
He was a dwarf.
Yeah.
The dwarf cleric. Who would have picked that combo?
It's back when I didn't know what I was doing.
I mean, I don't know what I'm doing either. So
Don't be embarrassed.
Be embarrassed.
I think a
There's no-
dwarven cleric would be fun.
it'd be really fun.
Make him worship the drunk god. Just have him be drinking all the time. It'd be pretty fun.
All right, so we can determine that it was a possible adversary to your kin. Do you have any? You don't have any rival clans, do you?
Not that we're aware of, but I don't know.
Well, I can assume that only that this guy is a foe, and I think he is down that tunnel. So we should press on if we would like to confront him.
Hi, let's go.
Telling you it's locked, Nolly.
That'd be funny.
Your old companion is betraying you.
I'm gonna re-up Scotia because I took it down when it was safe.
Okay. Jared's covered, so
Umlo, would you like me to lead the way, or would you like to lead the way?
I'll lead the way. Sorry, I was reading.
It's all good.
Boop. Let me go ahead and reveal.
Ooh, is that possibly a character border? Moved into the darkness. Dang,
It's Umlo.
I was hoping it would be an enemy. Why am I under it?
Because it's not part of the map layer.
Oh.
Yep. Okay. So if you guys want to head down, I will go ahead and reveal down here.
At the crypt?
Probably.
Oh, sorry, I
there
just
you go.
couldn't see. So
Scroll on down. Where'd Kabor go? Oh, he's still up there. Here, Jared, I got you. There's not enough space for one person.
I don't know if having Kabor third. I guess it doesn't really matter.
I mean, I'll jump third. I'll jump third. That's fine.
There we go. That's the ideal setup. Oh, you moved him. I'm gonna put him back. Okay. He's just gonna push open the door.
The one time we don't stealth is the one time where there's an enemy in the room.
So it reveals a big chamber.
Big chamber.
Big chamber. There we go. No traps.
Are those circles more statues of him?
They are. Go ahead and roll a perception check, and I can tell you what the big
Oh.
circles are. I can tell you what the symbol in the middle is too. Ooh, Kabor, are you standing on the symbol? You can. I have no problem with that. Okay. So Auroch, what are you looking at? The symbol on the ground, or the while Cicatrix looks at the orange things?
Yeah, I would like to see like what are those like little gray dots, and what's the symbol, and if there's like a pattern to how they're facing, like if there's like a like light
Sure.
comes through from the
Just
sun.
want to
kinda
reveal
thing.
all my secrets.
Yes.
That's fine. All right. Two white alcoves flank the eastern portion of this room, the floor of which is inlaid with the symbol of an ornate warhammer. Each alcove contains a large iron brazier and is crammed with a brazier. Is it brazier? Brazier is like a bra. brazier.
Brazier.
Yeah, and it's spelled the same. And is crammed with a variety of baubles and trinkets. Beyond the alcoves, the chamber narrows, and a flight of wide steps climb to a vaulted recess. I think my steps are pretty nice looking. Thank you very much. A great
Good
stone.
job, Josh.
Thanks. A great stone sarcophagus, its lid pushed to one side, so to the right, lies in the space. To the left, I mean, because it's just right hand. I'll be popping. A great stone sarcophagus, the lid pushed to one side, lies in the space beneath a large translucent panel in the ceiling above. So if you guys look up, you can see the glass. A smaller alcove stands on either side of the stone coffin. The northern alcove holds a 5-foot-tall iron cage, its bars bent and twisted out of shape, while the southern alcove contains an elaborate iron candelabra covered with drippings of dried purple and red wax, which holds dozens of melted candle stubs. So those two orange things are big fire pits that are not burning. But back in the day, you think that this was like a really grand place. People would come to visit, and they'd light those big bonfires so people could see down here to the glass.
Nice. Nice. Can we try and light them?
Oh, what's the symbol?
you
Is that like
can.
his symbol?
Knowledge religion.
Because
That's a Tornag, right?
Because didn't we just see him with a spear? Why would he have a great axe symbol over his?
It's a warhammer, but that's like the dwarven god. I thought spear is weird for a dwarf to have.
Very weird.
Yeah.
Dragoni, what'd you get for your religion check?
18.
18? All right, so you know quite a bit about this. So that is indeed the symbol of Torag, who is like the dwarf god. And you notice that it's on top of the sarcophagus, and it's a huge chamber in here, so he must have been a big Torag guy. Yep. So would you guys like to... So Ingrahild and Umla are going to run up to the sarcophagus and look inside.
I would like to go to the candelabra and like throw a penny on there, like as a gesture of goodwill,
Okay.
because this is a holy place.
It is indeed.
Seems. So I don't mess with that.
All right.
Orog doesn't mess with the spirit realm.
Oof. Ingrahild is straight blind. Umla does a little bit better with 17. So he's looking around in there, and he does not see the steel hand. But he does see this armor. It looks pretty fancy. Hold on, let me find out where it is.
Could I do a survival check to see if this footprints are in here?
Yeah.
$25.
Okay, yeah, the footprints are coming in and out of here.
Is there anything else like ash, like from like a fire, like anything like that?
No. I'm trying to figure out what those little circles that I drew were.
Probably more statues.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out exactly what. Okay, so while I'm doing that, Ingrahild or Umlo, because he rolled in there, he's like, there's something strange about these about his remains. Is someone trained in medicine?
I'm
a
not
combat medic.
trained, but I could give it over. I've had some experience.
I was a healer in my land.
Is that 10?
Yep. You don't notice anything particular?
Would you like me to give him a medical examination?
An autopsy would be nice, yes.
Crow.
Good, I don't see anything. Good It looks like he's
You-
still alive.
You close your eyes as you just touch him.
So it's a
Anybody
heal
else?
check. Is
Yep.
it a heal check, Josh?
Yeah,
Heal
you
check.
don't need you don't need to have a point in it to use it.
21.
Ooh, DC 20.
Nice.
You notice that his beard has been crudely hacked off, but you also notice that where the steel hand would be, it also looks like it was crudely hacked off. But the most disturbing thing is that you look at all the bones and all of them have teeth marks on them.
Yikes.
Yeah. And with the 21, you notice that all of those injuries, like the teeth marks, the hand hack, and all that, were made post-mortem.
Dwarves.
I've
I've noticed. I
experience with
have some
bones, and that's not normal.
dwarves. I have disturbing news. I fear that we have someone with great animosity toward the giant slayer was trying to eat him after he has been dead.
I feel like that's more of a. Does it look
That's
like
just
someone
not a
ate the flesh off
disgrace.
him, or more just like disgraceful, just
Like
biting the bones?
gnawed at the bones.
Both.
Mm. So we do think that someone might have eaten the flesh.
Possibly, yes.
Okay, because that would have been a long time ago.
Well, it's
600
like
years
the
ago.
same- Isn't there like the vampire goddess that guy was doing like weird shit in the basement of the Red Fort?
There was something weird about that.
Yeah, but then we had the spider god with the druid at this place. A lot of
think
bad
they're
gods
unrelated.
we've had experience with.
That is like a sub theme of this whole adventure path is bad gods.
Bad gods.
Could have Josh, could I ascertain that it was like a ritual going on here? Like with like the
Yeah, sure.
gnawing
Everyone
and,
make
like,
everyone make a perception check.
Okay. Because that lines up with like the gnawing of the horse. You know what I mean? Was he like eat the fingers? I must eat the fingers, like Nubs.
Oh yeah.
The cannibalism. God, right?
Classic.
Yeah, there
Was
was
that
something
the same
fishy
god
going
as
on.
the god in the basement?
That's what I'm saying.
That was
I
a
think
different
it's the
god.
same.
A different one.
Or no, it was
That
no, it
was
was
the-
no, it was the same. I don't know. It might have been the same god. I can't remember. That was so
That
long
was
ago.
the. She was like the.
It was a
it
curse.
was some-
detect magic.
Ooh. So with detect magic, you notice magic emanating from the armor that he's wearing. But Kabor, you also feel that there's magic directly above you. About
So
30
he can
feet or
see through the
so.
glass. Can you see through the glass?
Yes.
What do you see?
Oh god. Can I send a light up there to get a better?
Yeah. I don't think the light could pass through the glass, but
It can, but it might actually be able to. I don't know.
I don't think it
I just want
can.
to send it like up there so we can see.
Oh yeah, you can lift it up there.
I'll throw a ball up near the glass.
Okay. Yeah, so you move up to the glass. So everyone go ahead and roll a perception check.
Oh,
Ooh.
the
Wow.
blind ones with given eyes.
Bitch.
And the meek shall inherit the earth. All right. You notice this standing, like peeking over the glass, looking down at you. It's just staring.
Notice what?
It's you notice like the head of somebody just looking down staring at you, but you can't really make it out. You can enhance if you zoom in if you really want to get a good picture, but
Oh, you put him over by the glass.
yeah, I can give you a full screen if you'd like.
Has the weapon, so
And the arm. I
Yep.
don't know if we'd see that.
You wouldn't, but that's okay. So as you do that, as you look in there,
Somebody is staring at us. Sorry. Somebody is looking at us from up above.
I'm looking something up
Dragalio,
real quick.
who you
Let's not
see?
make it obvious that we see.
So as you look up to see this person, you hear them say, 639 years. I've waited 639 years. And finally, I have my chance. Thank you for opening the door that has trapped me here for so long. My tomb shall now become yours. Take care.
Oh, Jesus.
And then he leans back so you can't see him anymore.
Ruh-roh. So when we looked at the glass, did we think that it was like super sturdy? Like we couldn't punch through it or something?
It looked like it could sustain weight of people, but if you really had to, you could probably break it. I mean, there's staircase.
I mean, do I think I could break through it myself?
With what?
I don't
I mean,
know.
you can't jump that high, dude. Like,
Well, he can fly.
Yeah,
that's true.
I don't need my legs.
Break your legs. Just fly as fast as you can straight up. Like the scene from Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. Shatter through the glass.
You stole fizzy lifting drink.
Do I think a shocking grasp could break it?
No, it's glass.
Does lightning not do well against glass?
Not unless you have a node to send the lightning to.
Mm.
Glass is a poor conductor otherwise.
Well,
do we
yay,
wanna
physics
grab
class.
This, armor.
Or if it directly struck the glass, I don't think the glass would really.
No, it's got a hardness DC, so if you try to shatter it,
Hmm.
or you could just walk out.
Guys, I think he was magically sealed inside of here, and now that we've opened it, he's going to try to escape into the world. I fear that we need to act with haste.
Well, teleport yourself up there.
I mean, I gotta run, I guess.
Who wants to haul it first?
mean,
I
the
guess I'll
only-
go.
Before we
Yeah,
leave, can I
cicatrix are-
perception in these doors?
Yes, those are alcoves. The top one is where the one next to Ingrid Hill is where that cage that's all bent out of shape is, and the one where you're at's where that candelabra was that Orok put the coin at.
Kabor's the
So there's-
fastest.
Kabor is the fastest. Kabor, are you gonna haul it?
He's also blind.
Well, the lights.
I mean, once someone needs to, with dark vision, needs to lead the way, and I have dark vision.
All right,
so-
Kabor will be right behind you then.
Can I cast fly and just keep the light with me and just go?
Do you fly faster than you run?
Yeah, my flight is 60 feet and running's 30 feet.
It's gonna be really tight, so you wouldn't be able to fly up the stairs, but you can fly in this
Are you
room.
Flying. Are you
He's
flying
trying to-
up?
He's trying to bust through the glass, though, Josh. Is there a way he can do that?
He'd have to like smack it with
I mean-
something with a lot of force.
I mean, Umlo can go all Giant Slayer and smash it with his hammer.
I do want to make a note that dwarves have a constant movement speed of 20 feet, and it cannot go any faster than that. So I think if anybody's gonna catch up,
No, I'm
Kabor,
saying
don't you
he-
have? Do you have?
Yeah, he has movement of 60 feet. He can just book it.
Yeah, but don't you also have a cantrip that lets you summon lights,
He should have detect, or he should have.
like
Can't
prestidigitation
Umlo
or?
just go giant and
He
bust
should have
through
dancing
this
lights.
ceiling?
I think being a sorcerer, he would have access to dancing lights.
Well, it could be a wizard spell.
Is anybody listening to what I'm saying?
Okay, he's got prestidigitation. That'll work.
I don't think he can reach it, Scott.
The what?
He's
If he
saying Umlo
goes
should
big-
put on the big armor. Yeah.
and bust through this glass.
Yeah, how big do you get with the big armor?
You double your size, so he'd go to
Yikes.
large. So he'd only be like 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
He's still shorter than me.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
20 feet up at least.
Jared does the dancing lights.
Okay. Cool. Well, then Kabor can see, so he can haul it. All right, so Kabor, you go racing up the steps like Superman.
I follow right after him.
Yeah, Oroc's like
This is the northern
that
route.
far away, so he's like he's decently close, but Kabor's just way too fast. And you get up to the
Go north.
door and you push on it. Stuck. You push on the door again. Nothing. Go ahead and give me a strength check as Oric catches up to you. Holy moly. Orlok, would you like to aid him in his pushing?
Sure.
Roll a d20. If you get above a 10, he gets a +2. All right. What's your strength total?
Me?
No, Kabor, what's his bonus to strength? Top left
I don't think
corner.
he has any.
Oh, none.
He has 1, if any. I don't think he has.
Is it 0? Top left, STR, the second.
If it's on the clipboard, you might not have access to from the clip.
That's not on the clipboard. He's pointing right at it with his thumb. 0? All right, that's a 22. So you push and push and push, and like you gave it your full strength. And Oroc's there, like pushing with you, and it is not moving.
Is it magically sealed? Could we see if it's magically sealed?
Yeah, you can do
Detect
detect magic. Check to do that.
I'll do detect magic on it.
Okay, he's got it. It is not magically sealed.
Might have to have the dwarves do some stone cutting on it to see if like it was like wedged in a certain way. If there's a pattern potentially.
Yeah, Ingrid's coming up.
So should we
Fucking
take
get away.
Steelhand's armor? I mean,
You can.
Why-
If you and
why
Umlo
don't
want to
you
grab it. Yeah, you and Umlo can
Yeah, why
grab
don't you
it.
guys grab it?
okay, let's grab it.
All right. Yeah, she's like looking around. She's like, no, there's no trap or anything for this door. There's probably barred on the other side.
It's stone, right?
It is indeed stone.
Can I do knowledge engineering
Sure.
to see if I can find a way to bust it open?
I
Absolutely.
have knowledge engineering too.
That would work as well.
Oh my god.
Natty 1, baby.
Do you want me to come up there and do some knowledge engineering?
Would probably be beneficial.
Okay, just keep in mind. What? Why am I not there? Joshua,
You're underneath.
I don't want to be underneath.
Well, you're underneath anyways.
Wait.
Okay, I got a 17. I got a 17.
17. There we go. Okay, now you can walk over it. 17 does you check the mechanism and stuff, and it's just actually, hold on, let me find this exact thing because they gave me some DCs and I can't remember them.
I mean, I have a really high strength thing. Do you want me to try to push it with Orok or whoever else has really high
You
strength?
all can try to push on it if you want.
Group effort.
Maybe not Kabor.
I mean, he's only got a nat.
No offense, Kabor. LYO. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and roll my strength check.
Yep.
Ooh, wow.
23.
All right, so you guys are all pushing with your absolute strength, and it's not moving.
Okay. I mean, I
I'm
think
gonna
we
go
have
back
to
down.
maybe break the glass then.
Yeah.
We're shattering the glass ceiling here on our podcast.
Oh.
I thought that was pretty good.
We don't have anything to like explode this door, do we?
It does have a hardness, but it is it's strong. I think the glass would be easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, your engineering check, by the way. You notice that there may be a possible like lock and key mechanism, but you're not sure. Like, you don't see it, but it is possible. But it's most likely just barred with like a statue on the other side.
Okay, how are we breaking this glass that's 20 feet
Can I
above us?
just use fly and just go up there and start beating it?
Hey, Josh, can I
could.
can I do a survival check on the like braziers to see if like there's like something that like we can make like a mechanism to bust the glass with, or
I mean, there's a bunch of bent steel coming from that cage.
what are these urns like right here? Or
Um,
like what's these gray circles?
this is like 3 pages of stuff. So hold on, I'm just reading real fast.
It's all good.
I mean,
Those
maybe
are
unload.
those are just little jars, where people can like put like offerings.
Gotcha.
Maybe Umlo gives Orok his magical armor, and Orok just busts through this shit.
Okay, just
Can
because
we
you get
check
big
this-
doesn't mean you're gonna break it necessarily, and if you do, you're gonna hurt yourself pretty bad.
Right.
And
Yeah.
anyone who's
So-
standing underneath it, remember, this is glass falling 20 feet.
And
Could one of the Nagrymkins take the armor of Nargrym and see if like
I
it
have
has
it.
any magical so is there any magical properties on it?
It is
lit
magical.
up with detect magic.
Yep. It is
Well, correct.
magical.
I just was curious if there's anything that
Neither
you
of them
do
can
to-
wear it. Actually, Elmo might be able to. Can he wear heavy armor?
oh, it's heavy armor, you
Yeah,
say?
yeah.
I think it might be a little small for you.
Hey, shut up, bitch.
So dwarves are considered medium sized, so actually it would fit him or her.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You like that? Yeah, you like
they
that?
just have nubby legs.
Mm.
Well, she's a woman too, and dwarves are burly, so it might fit.
I might just take it because fuck them. Anyways,
Take
how
their
are we breaking this
ancestors'
glass?
armor.
So, well, if you want to detect if you wanted to work on the magic of this, you can do that. Otherwise, you guys can work on the glass.
I have no idea what the magic is.
Well,
That's the Cicatrix thing.
yeah, that's
or
a
a Kabor
spellcraft.
thing.
Well, it seems like
So if one of
I'm
these
the
two
only one who could get up
schnoz-
to the glass, and I'm gonna be the one working on the armor too. So I don't know which.
Kabor
What
can
should I
work on
do?
the
I mean, it's been so long at this point that like catching up to him is going to be very difficult.
Oh, we still have to
So-
get out of here.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, and you guys can always track him with Aurochs and crazy survival skills. Like, I don't think it should be too difficult to find a
Across the mountains.
639-year-old zombie.
So can I inspect the cage, Josh?
Okay, what about the cage?
Can I inspect it to see if there's anything that could help us like
Yeah,
get up
I'm-
closer to the glass? Or
I mean, it's like it's a 5 foot tall, like looks like a bird cage almost, and there's a bunch of metal bars that are like bent. It looks like he like bent it
Opened
over
it, like,
time
that like
by
that's
like
where,
breaking
like,
his
the-
body.
Like that's where like the thing was, the spear maybe. And then like the hand was in the sarcophagus.
Yeah, the spear wouldn't have fit in our sarcophagus, so who knows where that was. But yeah, so it looked like they entombed the betrayer in Nargrym's like tomb as his punishment. So they like left him to rot.
Jesus.
So could I take the cage and stand on it to get
It's-
closer to the
It's
glass?
only 5 feet tall, and the glass is 20 feet up.
Can I do diamond spray?
Diamond spray, you say? You can
What the
indeed do
fuck is
diamond
that?
spray.
Why don't you just blast it with your fire? Just fireball it.
Because diamonds are harder than fire.
Yep.
What level spell is that?
Yep.
Sounds like a 4th.
Did you prep this spell? Are you cheating?
No, he has it. I know he has it. I just don't remember what level it is. He got a bunch of new spells. Diamond spray.
Second? Third?
It is a 3rd level spell. All right, he's using one of his big boys. Yep, and conveniently it goes 20 feet exactly, so that works.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll me 76.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, it also bypasses hardness. All right. Yeah. So, where's everyone standing when this happens? Is anyone underneath the glass?
No,
I'd rather
me
not
and-
be.
I'd say me and Gore over here looking for stuff to like help the cause, if you will.
I
And
looks
then
like
all of a
Kabor
sudden,
shoots at
I
like an
just-
angle.
Yeah, just hear Kabor.
Can I be looking at the armor? Trying to figure out what's.
Yeah, you can spellcraft it real quick. So
Yeah.
as I can just imagine this, like Cicatrix is just there studying this armor, and at the same time, Kabor's like, "Hold on, guys, I got this," and just shoots
Boom.
diamonds out of his hands, which no one's ever seen before, and this glass shatters into like a gazillion pieces, like it's like dust, and it rains down. Kabor, I need you to roll a reflex save for me.
What the hell, Kabor?
What's your reflex bonus?
2, 1, 2. What? It's
No, it has to be higher because he's like charisma.
6.
Yeah.
For a reflex save.
Yeah, 6.
6. So that's a 14.
You die.
You take 2 points of damage.
Oh, that's worth.
Yikes.
It's like this glass dust kind of like sprays in your face and gives you some face slices. But worth it. It looks really cool. Like in an anime, it's like you see like this glass shining down, and like you see like these red streaks form across his face. It's like tiny shards of glass slide by him. All right,
What
there's
the
now
hell,
a
Kabor?
giant, a giant gaping hole above you, about 15 by 20 feet. So,
I
So
got
you can
17 on my
fly.
armor.
Can you fly and then like find
Yeah.
like a rope to
Thing that
throw
I was
down
doing.
to us?
The spellcraft on the armor.
okay, hold on. Too many things at once. Let me do the armor first, and hold your thought, Andrew. Okay, so with the 17, you know that this is. First of all, you notice that this armor is made out of the nails of giants, like finger and toenails. This is a
That's messed up.
yeah, it's like a gross yellow color. I can send you guys a picture. This is a +2 scale mail armor. So I don't know how much scale mail armor wise gives you, but this is a +2 scale mail.
Probably a lot.
Crafted from waxy scales of varying sizes with a sickly jaundiced color, the grime-stained fingernails of dead hill giants. Any creature of the giant subtype who comes within 30 feet of the giant's nail scale mail, which is what it's called, which rhymes, which I think is awesome, must succeed at a DC 16 will save or take a -4 penalty to attack rolls and saving throws for 1d4 rounds. This ability functions as a gaze effect, so if they can't see it, then it doesn't matter. It is also a mind-affecting fear effect, but it does not stack with other fear effects to create stronger fear conditions. A giant who succeeds at the saving throw is immune to this effect for 24 hours. If a giant rolls a natural 20 on its saving throw, it becomes enraged by the sight of the armor. It then gets the effects of a rage spell for 1d4 rounds and is compelled to attack the armor's wearer for the duration of the effect.
That's kind of funny.
It is worth 9,200 gold pieces and weighs 30 pounds. It's got a necromancy aura.
It says there's an armor check penalty of -4. What is that?
So I looked this up last time. So when doing like anything that's like acrobatics or
right?
anything like
Yeah.
that, you get a -4. Yeah.
It has a +5 armor bonus, so +7 total.
Plus, yeah, it says +7 total.
Speed is 20 feet, so looks like it's kind of made for dwarves.
What is it? What does it do?
It's a +7. It gives you +7 to AC.
But it also makes you a target for.
If they roll a natural
giants.
20. Let's roll a natural 20.
Yeah.
Um,
Plus, if you're wearing it, you're probably the tank anyways.
yeah, and if they don't succeed on their DC 16 will save, they get a -4 penalty to attack rolls and saving throws for 1d4 rounds, which is
That's really good.
yeah, insane.
Hmm.
So I'm Lord
Wait.
Dragonian. Probably should wear that.
Well, my armor gives me +8 right now,
Oh well.
Oh, jeez.
but we'll keep it. What's the
Scale mail's
max
+5?
dex rating?
Yeah,
That's it?
yeah. Max dex bonus is +3. I don't know what that means.
That means if your dex is higher than that. Oh yeah, you're right. If your dex is higher than that, then it doesn't contribute towards AC.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, I'll keep it. I don't know if I'm gonna wear it, but I'll decide. I mean, unless Umla wants it, I don't really care.
Almost
I'm
running the
assuming
other
they're
arm.
gonna
Yeah,
want it
it's any armor.
eventually.
Yeah, they might take it with them. Is it a? Oh, it's medium armor. So Ingrihild can wear it.
I could wear it too, technically.
Yeah, if you want to.
No, I got the bark skin thing. I got a +7, so I'm good.
It includes gauntlets. Scale mail does according to that, but this one does not.
Okay, cool.
All right, so there's a giant hole and a running zombie.
Do you, so let's see if like Cicatrix, can you fly through the hole and see if there's like a rope that you can cast down, or you can fashion some rope with spider webs so we can pull ourselves up.
Ingrihild yells, "Just go unblock the door."
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I'll just flap and go and try and unlock the door.
Okay, so Cicatrix, as you fly up, you come up there. So as you fly up, you see,
This.
him. He's just standing at the door, like facing outward.
Like towards the door.
Yeah, and he's just like standing there.
I don't know if I should talk to him or not.
Why not?
I'll yell at him. Like, yo. Give him an A.
You give him an A, like a Canadian A. Hey.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah. He ignores you.
Okay. Then I will. I'll cast sleep on him. Slumber.
Okay. Everyone, go ahead.
Actually, can I do a perception check on him to see if he can be affected by mind effects, or if he's alive? Like, what is he?
Let's roll for initiative.
Oh no.
Are you serious?
Why would I lie to you?
Oh my god, Josh. Damn you, Scuba Steve.
Welcome to book 3, Andrew. God, I had to roll 3 initiatives. I hate this.
Oh, 3 initiatives.
Yeah, I gotta roll Ingrid Hill Numlow.
I know. I'm just trying to get more information out of you.
You think you're gonna pull a fast one on me, Andrew?
About time we fight. Jesus Christ.
We just fought last session.
He wants
3
to-
months ago?
Yeah, he wants to fight every session.
Scott almost got eviscerated that fight too. So
Good, I hope I die.
Why you wanna die?
Because that makes it real.
He wants to change
I
characters
bet you.
again.
s-
Could work out
someone's gonna
20
die.
total.
A dirty 20.
All right.
Am I
Dragonia, what'd
supposed
you
to be
get?
Running? Am I supposed to be rolling?
Yes.
Yeah, we're doing initiative.
Everyone's in combat, even if you're not up there. 14.
14.
Okay. Cicatrix.
25.
Holy smokes. Auroch.
9.
That's my boy. Appreciate that.
Oh, you know.
Go get him, Scarlet Witch.
You said 9?
Yep.
Okay. So, in this surprise round, it'll just be Cicatrix. You get a surprise round on him. So, you can
Limp
do a
Lash
standard
pulls
or
him
move
down the
action.
pit.
But,
Perception checks are just like free.
Yep.
Right?
yep, absolutely free.
I will perceive him to see what state his body's in. See if he's like undead or like if he can be affected by like mind effects and stuff.
Give me
And free. And free.
a knowledge
free.
local.
Free. And free.
Deal.
And free.
25, I think.
All right, I can give you 2 pieces of information. So I'm guessing you want to know if he's alive or not.
Yep.
Okay. What else would you like?
Free. Free.
Is he cursed
Kind of
by
like if he's-
a deity? Yeah.
If he's like tranced or like why he's just standing there at the entrance.
Well, that could be for the perception check. I need this is like for his like stats.
Oh, how's his will save?
His will save, I can tell you, is okay, and it's better versus fear effects.
Interesting.
Yep. I can also tell you that he has a bonus to any spell or spell-like ability or poison as well to all of his saves.
Is a bonus to spells?
Yeah,
Against spells?
he has spell resistance for his saves. As for if he's alive or not,
TBD.
he is indeed alive. He's not undead.
Okay. And what about him standing at the door? Like, what was he doing?
Oh,
Is it like a barrier? Like a magical barrier?
Yeah.
that's exactly what's going on.
So he's stuck in
so
here.
Yeah, so you see him reaching out towards the door, and it's like his hand gets stuck, like it's his invisible wall, like he's miming.
So Cicatrix, you have time to go push the door open.
Yeah.
So see you can't escape.
So you can do a standard or move action, and then we'll start the actual turn order.
I'm gonna cast Shadow Trap on him.
Okay, what is that?
It's he will negate a spell.
Great. Is it a fear effect?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know where it would tell me it is, but it's an illusion spell.
Okay. 21.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay, so now it's round 1. Cicatrix, you up first.
Slumber.
All right, another will save, right? That's a 14.
17.
15. Oh, nice.
All right. Good night, sweet prince.
And I will take my 60 feet movement.
Don't go there. Go north.
Oh, if you cast a
He
spell,
could have.
can you do that while you're moving? Because in order to like stand still to cast a spell or something, you have to do a hover check.
Yeah, I can do a hover check. I got plus 11 on my fly.
All right, so you need to roll 4 or higher.
Holy nuts.
All right.
Like
Go
a
north. He could have
freaking eagle.
rearmed that crossbow. Yeah.
I can get here.
So doing a 90-degree turn slows you down, so you have to do sweeping motions. So you have to be like,
So 20, 30, 50. Actually, I would probably have to come like here. 50. I can probably get there.
yeah, you can still get here. That's 60, and that's me going like here, 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 and here. So, whew.
Tight sweeping turns.
All right, Kabor, you're up.
As I do that, I'm gonna yell. I'm coming for you guys. I don't know if they can hear me through all that.
Oh, they can.
Probably echoes a lot, but
All right. Oh, just for you guys' reference, if you guys want to see what he looks like.
This. He definitely looks like his skin is like decaying, especially on that leg. I think that's gross.
yeah.
Look at that spear, though. It's like 3 dwarfs tall.
It's a hefty spear.
I'm glad I found that. It makes things a lot easier for me to show you.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Instead of us having to zoom in super
All right.
far to.
Kabor's zooming. You want me to move you up there, Kabor? I can get you
Oh,
over
do you
the
run
door.
up there?
Yeah, I mean, he's going to move in speed to get up there, no problem. All right, Drag, you're up.
I don't have any movement speed.
You can just start heading that
5,
way.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh man, if this is a lock and key, I might have to get a key off his body.
If it's lock and key.
It might just be like a, like a wood bar that you just have to lift up.
All right, after Dragonia is Ingerhild. Where is she at?
Well, we got a couple rounds that he's asleep, so.
So she is at the bottom of the steps. Here? Because that lines up. Oh, she'd be right where Kabor is, so she's going to be 1 back. And then Almo's after 5, 10.
She's that fast?
That's 40 feet of movement.
I guess it is double, yeah.
Yeah. And then OG, you're up.
I'm just gonna haul ass toward him too.
Okay. Gory right behind you.
Yeah.
You can probably get between so
Probably right here.
so Drig's here for reference and Almo's here.
So I could probably get right here.
It lines up. So right here where I moved you is right here. They're the same tile. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yep.
Okay. So yeah. Oh, good. You already moved them. Okay. Perfect. Everyone fits. All right. How long am I asleep?
7 rounds.
All right. Well, this is a fun combat.
19 nights. 19 nights.
Round 2. Siki, you're up.
I'll just, fly in there. I'll take this part a little slow so that way I don't smack into the statue.
That's a good idea. Super. You just when it's like on the other side of that stone door, you just hear boom.
Oh!
And then he knocks himself out, and you guys gotta wait.
For 8 rounds. All right, what am I looking at on this door here?
You see both those statues that on either side of it were pushed together to block the door.
Yikes.
So how's your strength?
I'm beefy, dude.
Do you have any explosives? Or,
I'm gonna write in the.
Yeah, I'm just carrying around dynamite with me.
I mean, Fuse does. I'm just saying.
That's because Fuse is a well-built character by somebody who knows what he's doing.
Fuse.
I miss him.
I don't. He always puts a little cherry bomb in my pocket.
That means he likes you.
Could I? How heavy are these statues?
Pretty heavy. They're made of stone.
Where's my? Is that the one spell I didn't? Because I don't know how much weight this can hold. Because I wanted to cast web to try and pull them up.
Oh, like web from the top. Oh,
Yeah, web from the
Oh,
ceiling.
that's sweet.
I don't think. I think the web just like shoots a web. I don't think it like pulls anything.
He wants to be
Oh,
like.
no.
I mean, I really like that idea. Don't get me wrong. I thought that was genius, but like, I think it just shoots a web at like Spider-Man. You know what I mean? There's nothing to like pull on it.
I didn't know if I could like shoot the web. So
And
it
then, like,
hits that, and then
turn it into a rope and then pull as hard as you can. Like Spider-Man.
because it's either that or I'm just blowing this up with a fireball.
You have Fireball?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just got it.
Oh,
I was
my
actually just having a
God.
couple levels ago, but
Well, I know, but you like you
yeah.
chose it. Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about
Wow.
this. Yeah, so now you have 2 fireballs.
Jeez, that's pretty OP.
You guys can shoot 2 fireballs in a round.
That's really OP.
Surprisingly, I have more person area of effect stuff and not blowing up statue things.
Who would have thought that witches are made for crowd control and not stone control?
Jesus Christ.
Do you have like
yeah.
a knowledge engineering that like you would know how to like hit it in like
No.
Do you have
the
engineering?
correct spot? Engineering.
Only dumb people take knowledge engineering.
Ooh,
Kidding me?
shots fired.
I don't waste my knowledge on that. I'm just gonna yell at everyone to just run, get away from the door.
All right. So you gotta wait around.
Yeah, I'll fly over here. Everyone run back. Go back the other way. I'm blowing her open.
Hold on, where's my cup at? Here, Justin, do you want to use my cup?
I was born in the darkness.
Everyone run away!
I'm blowing her open. I have to wait around anyways, Joe, so you can do whatever you want. See?
Yeah, so I got this glass that way when he trapped you guys down there, I could actually like speak like he was talking through glass.
I really want to know how we would have got out of this.
The book just essentially says that you're at such a high level now that you should just be able to do it, like figure it out.
Can't fireball?
And then if you guys can't for whatever
Why not?
reason, essentially you're a poor made party and you're gonna die.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they don't mess around in book 3. It's really great. It's a good read.
No, I have fireball. Yeah. Why can't I fireball? Not ready? What? R E A D.
Read fireball. What's wrong with fireball?
Fireball.
Jar's trying to. He's like, you're using fire. Hold on, you gotta listen to me here.
Strong explosion that detonates with a low roar and deals a lot of damage. Unintended objects also take the damage. Creates no pressure. I guess will I just be doing the damage to it?
Yeah, essentially you're just gonna try to crumble the.
Okay.
Melted.
I was hoping it would have a little pressure.
I mean, when in doubt, you could also have Jar try to diamond it.
Well, he has to go through the door and through the.
Yeah,
I don't know if.
but
How well
diamonds.
I don't know how well diamond does through thick stone.
Probably not that great, honestly.
So the book just said, just figure it out.
Yeah.
That's sick.
It gets worse. I can't wait to tell you guys why I said this is gonna be a GM nightmare later. This book is just
Giant war.
it's just so mean. Like, to me, it's so mean.
I mean, there's nothing else I can do except
All right.
yell at everyone.
Yep. All right. So we're just gonna go. I'm just gonna say, like, for everyone else in the order, since it doesn't matter, everyone just steps back. So I'm not gonna move our pieces, but pretend everyone's like all huddled at the bottom of the stairs, unless Kabor wants to watch it.
Yep.
He's got fire resistance.
How big is the explosion on Fireball?
20 feet.
Can I go around this corner at all?
Then you don't have line of sight.
Can't peek.
No. You don't have to center the fireball there though. You could like
I guess I can
shoot it down here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'll. Ooh, look at that. That's how you do it right
Yeah.
there.
Shoot it in the corner, and then just hope that it just melts everything this way.
Yeah.
All right.
It's highlighting something.
Let me have it.
George's got something highlighted over there. What
Colonel
sentence is
Mustang.
that?
Colonel Mustang.
The sentence next to the green thing.
Fireball sets fire to combustibles and damages objects in the area. It can melt metals with low melting points such as lead, gold, copper, silver, and bronze. If the damage caused an imposing barrier shatters way through, the fireball may continue beyond the barrier if the area permits.
Blows up earlier. If it uses impacts where it blows up. Up. Shoot up in the air. W.
Hey, I just want to say that we do have 10 yellow thunderstones.
Yeah, those make sound. That's why they're thunderstones, not lightning stones.
Yeah, but the sound reverberates and it will push the things off.
I mean, if you just want to shatter all of your eardrums and give everyone the death condition, I'm perfectly okay with that.
Okay, do it.
Just means like instead of it going 100 feet and blowing up, hitting something earlier to blow it up when it hits that thing.
Right. That's all it's saying.
So you guys are far away. It's not gonna hurt you guys. G.
You're also 20 feet lower.
What are we doing? Are we holding our dicks or are we doing something?
Jard's worried that everyone's gonna get shattered by this fireball, but I'm telling you, you'll be
Okay,
okay.
then we all fucking die and who cares?
Yeah, we'll just start from scratch. It's fine.
Exactly.
I don't know what the problem is. I'm gonna shoot at something 25 feet away, so that way it doesn't hit me 20 feet
Budsy,
in
just
its
do
radius.
it. Budsy,
And
just
it's
do
just
it.
gonna.
I mean,
Snap your fingers.
even if it's dumb,
your
I
fingers.
still will let you do it. It's your decision.
Yeah, I'm.
All right, Mustanging. You learned from
Yeah, I'm
Kabor.
Mustanging and.
All right. And
Throw the 10 yellow thunderstones.
you shoot it, and like all this fire, like envelops this room. Like it is. Remember, it's dark down here except for the lights. So Kabor's got a set of lights, and Cicatrix got a set of lights, and like this room goes from like dim green light to just orange, just. And you can see like the fire just kind of melt and not like degrade and crumble the statues. The door kind of gets busted in, and you see flames. So everyone at the bottom of the stairs, you see flames like shoot into the thing like a backdraft, and Kabor's just standing in the front, just watching it, his eyes like a flame.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have to move, really.
Yeah, well, he's like at the top of the steps. He's like in front of everybody,
Yeah,
and he's just watching this whole thing with a big smile on his face. Like, look at my little brother here. Like, I taught him this, you know. And it blows open, and then as that happens, we like see this blinding white light, and we're gonna fade back in time 4 days ago, right when you guys just left Red Lake Fort. Okay? It's the morning. The sounds of birds chirping chime through the small makeshift camp about 40 paces off the trail of the Mindspin Mountains. Auroch was up first, which was common if Cicatrix wasn't out and about. Auroch could never tell when he was asleep or not, and found it best not to try and find out the difference. Gore, curled up in a scruffy brown ball, was still fast asleep, his deep snores contrasting the musical songbirds. Auroch grabbed his satchel and stepped out of his makeshift shelter, gazing upon the morning beauty. The mind spin seemed but a distant dream, as an ocean of green was all that lay before him. After exhaling a deep breath of fresh forest air, he walked quietly to the nearby fire pit, its coals still radiating a gentle warmth. Auroch sat on a nearby fallen tree and opened his satchel. He gently removed a leather container, cracked and worn from what appeared to be years of travel inside its larger leather brethren. Callous green fingers popped open the container, removing a couple of rolled up pieces of parchment. The first parchment, wrinkled and wavy from what appeared to be water damage, was barely holding its curl. The bottom right corner was tinged a light pink. Auroch sighed deeply, gazing at the scroll, knowing he carried with him the blood of his father. His brow furrowed as he brought his mind back from wandering, a path he had traveled for what seemed like eons. Auroch could still make out finely written lettering despite the ink bleed, wrinkles, folds, and color changes. This is the letter. My love, these years we have had between us have been the most treasured memories of my life. Unfortunately, I have been called by my clan to finish the work I have started and return with my findings. I hope one day you can forgive me, and please take care of Auroch as I am unable to bring him with me. I hope our paths can cross one day, and we can continue what we have created for ourselves. Morag. At this point, Auroch had the words memorized. Even if the ink did smudge beyond recognition, it wouldn't matter. It was deep in his mind, a treasure, guarded. There was a reason he trained so hard to be as skilled as he was. Not only for justice, or revenge, but to keep his family's memory alive. As long as he drew breath, their memory would live on. The second parchment, however, was new to Auroch's mind. Much brighter than the original scroll, this new scroll was barely wrinkled or warped. Along its surface were many a mark, scribbles, notes above scribbles, scribbles about notes above scribbles. Wax stains peppered the parchment here and there. A sign Droja stayed up late laboring over the mysteries held within. Towards the bottom, or what Auroch thought was the bottom, was a more legible summation of what she had gathered. He read it again for what seemed to be the 12th time in many hours. All right, this is the letter. Loves, to whichever of my boys is reading this, please take note. I do not wish to part ways, but this is a matter of utmost importance. If things progress as the oracles say, not only will our world be in danger, but the realms beyond our comprehension could also be in jeopardy. My skills with magic and healing are in high demand, and word of my talents has clearly reached people beyond what I thought imaginable. The stakes are great, and as such, many precautions are being taken. Even this scroll has to be warped by magic, but I believe at least my son can harness some of the magics of his mother and read it. Clearly not. What I'm telling you here is beyond secret, so please keep this parchment close. Burn it if you have to. Memorize the words and let them guide you. I am meeting soon with what appears to be a grand council. Mages, master swordsmen, master archers, even divine casters are being summoned. We are meeting with strange people who claim to have stepped through planes, in air quotes. I was personally summoned from these strangers by a woman of royalty. She bonded with me after seeing me interact with my sweet Auroch, which reminded her of her two sons, young boys. Eos and Kabor, they too are very young and had to be left behind. She misses them dearly, as I will miss you too. And right then it cuts off. Translation stops abruptly, with a smattering of scribbles around the blank space. A few words barely seem legible. Ice? Maybe water? Or I can't tell. What's Ash Peak mean? Auroch's eyes quickly snapped lower to read one final line. Soul shall guide me back to you. Auroch read that last line another 3 times, a passage well on its way to joining his first scroll in the deep crevices of his mind. His mind started to race again, questions firing as if his own bow. Who was this royal woman? What is this council? Is this danger still a looming threat? But most importantly, did Mother make it? And if so, where is she? Auroch's eyes glanced upward, staring at the single word, Kabor. Is he the same Kabor that lied a mere stone's throw away, disheveled, snoring, and to be honest, a hot mess in every sense? He looked over at Kabor, whose feet were the only thing sticking out of his bedroll. Just then, a loud fart erupted as if a trumpet, jostling Kabor's toes. Boy, I hope not, he thought. He chuckled to himself, a rare smile nowadays. And we'll end it there. Stopping mid-combat, y'all. Bum, bum,
That's rude as
bum.
fuck. I didn't get to do anything. I didn't get to fight people.
I told you guys I don't have to play again after this.